Also, before we were recording, most of the time whenever we record, or before we record, me and Jasmine, we just be talking about like random stuff. Most of the time she'd be throwing stuff at me. Welcome to the Arbitrary People podcast. I'm your host, Makai Javon Davis, and my best friend, she's producer. Her name's Jasmine. Welcome to the Arbitrary People podcast. This is the podcast where we talk about very arbitrary things. Like how she just hit me with her chocolates, like she a Mexican grandma. Or, how the weather was acting up, the other day. My power went out. I was playing The Last of Us. I was, in the middle of a gameplay, and I went to black. I'm like, what? And how my dog be tweaking. My dog Tiger, he be tweaking sometimes. I love him though. I love him. On today's episode, we're gonna talk about unemployment, and how it's hard sometimes. Cause tell me why I tried to apply to Wendy's. And so I applied to Wendy's back in earlier this month. It's June. So I applied somewhere around the 7th. They hit me back earlier this week, and so I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna work at Wendy's. Free Frosties or whatever." They probably still are gonna have to cash me for it. Like, hey, since you work here, we still gonna cash you for it. So more money for us. Um, and so I got the text for like, "Oh, do you want to come in for an interview?" I was like, I made the rookie mistake of not responding because my mom told me to, but like my mom was occupied with something else. So I forgot to respond to that, and then I tried to respond the next day, like that morning, and they said, "Oh, all times are booked. You're cooked." So I was like, yeah, you right. Wendy's AI, I'm cooked. So I couldn't do nothing there. She just gave me this. I feel like I just got hit with the IRL Instagram reel. Um, I'm gonna keep any that's the podcast name on there. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. Matter of fact, before we started recording, I made a promise to Jasmine, to myself, and to y'all. I'm gonna get me a job by episode 20. So we're on episode 12. So I got 8 weeks to get into employment. So no, she just threatened me. But I'm gonna get me a job by episode 20. I promise. I promise. I'm gonna get me a job. You gonna see me, on the IG reels. No job application. You gonna see me with a real job. You might even see me at Starbucks. Hopefully. I'll make you a matcha if you're a matcha guy. If you like cream in your coffee, if you like your coffee iced or hot, or you like strawberries in yours for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know coffee combinations. I only drink coffee at church. It's very good, French vanilla flavored. Um, so yeah, and if you in any company watching this, they probably not. But if you are a part of McDonald's, KFC, Krispy Kreme, um, I would say KFC, but y'all didn't have anywhere to apply to, and I tried to look everywhere on the site, but there was nothing to apply to. Um, I tried to apply to Wendy's, but the only I couldn't apply to the one by Jasmine's place because I don't know why. Chick-fil-A ain't want me. I also applied to Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. They ain't want me. So, it is what it is, but we roll. We roll. We roll. Also, before we were recording, most of the time whenever we record, or before we record, me and Jasmine, we just be talking about like random stuff. Most of the time she'd be throwing stuff at me. Oh, she got me a Goodwill present, you know. Thank you. Come on, come on. Why'd you make that face? Why you make that face? She got me this little flash mug, It's so cute. I loved it. This is like the second mug I'll have because I already have one. I have one that my grandma got me. It says sawdust is just man glitter. But I have this one. Yay, I'm gonna drink everything out of this, tropical lemonade, Pepsi, water, um we'll drink everything out of this, It's my new official cup. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, okay. I'm gonna wrap it in these newspaper because I don't want it to break. Um, this is how I'm gonna wrap up my first baby. Um, so yeah, she was so sweet for giving me that present. Thank you. Um, I'm not racist. Also, most of the time, whenever we record, before we record, she's just making fun of me. She's giving me, she's putting allegations on me. Racial allegations, podcast allegations on how I want to quit the podcast. I don't. I don't. I love this podcast. No, I love this podcast. Don't I didn't stutter. I love this podcast. Y'all my family for real. So, thank you. So, but yeah, I love y'all. So y'all family. So of course I don't want to quit the podcast. And then she also puts like a lot of allegations on me. Even though she's doing most of the allegations set on me, the beating, the y- why are you making that face? She made that you just threw a chocolate at me. No, no, don't do it again. No, dear Heavenly Father, we've come to. He just she beat me with a ruler, or not a ruler. Uh, you know how like those nuns in like Sunday schools, they be slapping the student's hand. She just did that to me. My mom did the same thing, but with back scratcher the other day. No, because I tried to get the back scratcher from her. I was like, "Hey mom, can I get the back scratcher?" She was like, "All right," and she spanked me with it. Well, she didn't spank me. She almost did. I did this. So yeah. Uh, but no, no, don't keep it in. Don't keep it in. But yeah. So yeah, unemployment is hard, but but you gotta you you gotta push through it because you'll never know when your first opportunity will come to you. You know, your fifth opportunity, maybe eighth at this point. Maybe, but as long as you keep trying, you just gotta go at it. Apply everywhere. Even to the people that don't want you. Apply to them again just to make sure if they don't want you. Just be like, "Hey, are you sure? Are you 100% sure you don't want me?" And if they don't want you, do it again. And so yeah, that's just the secret to unemployment. Also, take a shower every day. Um, Just do that, but just make sure, you persevere through it. This 2025, the year of employment, you know, we all gonna get jobs. If you're watching this, you have a job. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Can I borrow $30, please? I need 30, at least 30 right now. Please. Actually, no, give me 50. Um, anyway, that's gonna be it for today. I had fun talking to y'all about unemployment and yeah, and you know, see you next time. And check out last week's episode if you haven't. If you haven't, we're gonna make you unemployed too. Deal what I deal with on daily basis. Imagine Chick-fil-A ain't want you. How would you feel? Like especially if they make your favorite chicken sandwich, spicy chicken sandwich, and they ain't want you. Like you could have made the best chicken sandwich. I would have been there flipping or sizzling. I would have been a good cook. Yeah, why she shake her head? No, I would have been a good cook. I would have been. Everybody's food would have got delivered. I would have ate it. I would have ate the bag. I would have ate your food. I would have gave the bag to you. Oh, matter of fact, before I go, I just wanted to say something. Tell me why I was door dashing something. I was door dashing some breadsticks from like the pizza place at the garage downtown that I really liked, and I ordered two, actually no, four breadsticks with cheese. 30, 40 minutes later, I see a van roll up. I'm outside. I'm in the garage. You know, I see a black man pop out. He gives me, my food. Thank you. I'm like, have a good day. His name was like Saris or something. And tell me why I go upstairs. I'm ready. I'm ready. I got my show on and stuff. And I open up the bag. And there was no breadsticks. It was cheese sticks and tomato sauce. Cheese sticks and tomato sauce. I I just wanted to let y'all know that if whoever ordered my stuff the wrong way, and if you're watching this, shame on you. I would have. I know what I wanted. I would have got me my 4 breadsticks and cheese sauce. I had cheese sticks and tomato sauce. How do you confuse that? How? Anyway, before I start tweaking, goodbye, y'all. I love y'all. And if you DoorDash anything, if you DoorDash something, they don't get it right, sue them.